Alright guys and gals and ghouls, and you can tell that this is just going to be like one of those typical Halloween videos. So today I'm going to be doing like a chatty sort of get ready with me. I'm also going to be creating this look that I've come out with. This is basically like a glam sort of Halloween look, so if you don't want to go full force for Halloween and you don't want to do like the whole skull makeup or like go as a deer or whatever else, then you can just use like this normal like dark eye look with a little pop of shimmer. Basically I did use a mixture of products for this. I did use a mixture of high-end and drugstore. Mainly it was drugstore, so everything that I've used is pretty much affordable for this look. I also went for a pretty dark eye because obviously I want it to be a little bit mysterious, a little bit ghouly. Straight after this video I am going on a night out, so I wanted something like a little bit glam but not too over the top for Halloween. Also, if you are new to my channel, then feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure you do also tap the bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video. And without further ado, if you want to know how I got this sort of Halloween glam look, then feel free to keep on watching. Okay, so I literally just got back from London yesterday. I went for the Makeup Revolution party, so yeah, excuse me if I'm a little bit tired in this video. I think for this video I'm going to kind of do like a glam sort of Halloween sort of tutorial. Basically I am going out tonight. I'm going like out clubbing, so I kind of want to wear something that's a little bit glam but like Halloween sort of base, so I'm thinking that I might go for a dark eye look and maybe put some fake blood on. I think that's a plan. I'm actually organised for a video, like can we just? If anyone's been watching me for a while, you'll know that I'm really not organised. Just gonna prime my face, and I'm gonna prime my face using my Primark PS Pro Primer Water. You know what I mean, because I use it all the time. Oh, problem with me and primers and setting sprays is that I like start spraying it from over here and then end up going closer as I'm priming and spraying. I also have these new Makeup Revolution brushes that I think I might use in this video. This is from their like Christmas sort of collection. These are £25 in Superdrug. I will leave the link to where you can buy these in the description bar below. It's kind of like a limited edition selection, but look how cute they are. What I'm going to do now is move on to my eyebrows. Excuse the fact that all my makeup is in a bag. You won't be able to see the bag, but like I mentioned, I have literally just got back from London, so all my makeup is kind of still all in the bag that I travelled with. I wanted to travel quite lightly, so I couldn't put it in like a makeup bag. I need quite a lot of concentration when I do my eyebrows because I feel like my eyebrow game has been shockingly poor. Don't know why. I go through stages where my eyebrows are like okay, and then I'll go through stages where they are so tragically awful, and this is one of those stages. They're getting a little bit ridiculous, as you can see. They're just like slugs. They are a mess. That's that is one eyebrow down, and I feel very, very stressed. So I'm just gonna have to deal with them eyebrows. Like I said, I feel like I'm going through one of them horrible stages with my eyebrows where nothing seems to be going right at the moment, but I think they're kind of equal. Kind of. So this jumper is from Bershka. I got this while I was in London and it is so comfy, and also this does like roll up more, so it should be like that, but because I'm doing my makeup and because I'm doing foundation, I don't want to get it on it because it is a white jumper. I'm going to go a little bit different today and do my foundation before I do my eyes. That is the question. Should we just do my foundation first? Let's do my foundation first. Foundation I'm going to be using, I've got hair all over it. This is the problem with traveling. Foundation, I'm using my trusty Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I love this. This is in the shade Light 42 Neutral. I love this. It's a very matte foundation though, and I have like normal to dry skin, so it does get very drying. If you have oily skin, I feel like this would be so perfect for you. Also, the coverage is insane. It is quite pricey. I'll leave the link to it in the description bar below if you're interested in buying it. Very thick foundation as well, so light, so I feel like because I'm doing kind of a Halloween-y sort of look, I kind of want it to be quite like out there, and I really want a high coverage foundation. This is the most high coverage foundation that I have, so I'm going to use this one. I only really use this on special occasions as well. I guess Halloween is a special occasion. I've put way too much on the back of my hand there, but anyway. I'm just praying that I don't get it on this white jumper. Can't find the link to it in the description bar below because I bought it like in the store down Oxford Street when I was there yesterday. I tried to like link it on my 21 buttons, but once again I literally could not find it to link it. Also, I've managed to get all black on my beauty blender, so just ignore that. I did try to like clean it today, and it's clean apart from this black bit. I don't know what it is. I feel like this foundation makes me look literally so white, but honestly when you powder over it, it doesn't look as pale. So before I powder and set that all in place, I'm going to go in with my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer just to create a base for my eye makeup. I'm actually really excited to do this like sort of dark eye look. One time I used to love doing dark eye looks, but I don't really do it that much anymore. Now that my eyes have got a nice little base, I'm going to go in with my powder. The powder, I'm using my LA Girl Pro powder? Yeah, Pro Face HD powder. I like this because it's cruelty free, and if anyone knows me, I am now like in the process, kind of basically already there, being cruelty free, but also because this foundation is really white, and even for me it is a little bit too light. This kind of like cancels it out and like makes everything like a lovely like base sort of colour, because this is a little bit darker than my skin tone. I am probably going to take one of these Makeup Revolution brushes with it as well. I think that's a good call. Anyone else really excited for Halloween? Because Pro HD powder brush, that'll be the one. Well, it literally will not come out of the packaging. So yeah, basically like I've never been a big fan of Halloween. Like growing up, me and my mum and like my sisters, we didn't do like much like Halloween-y sort of things. We kind of go to like the odd like primary school Halloween party. This brush is quite rough, like it's definitely not as soft as my Spectrum ones. So I'm just gonna go with it and see how well it works. It actually feels like I'm stabbing my face. Normally I like Makeup Revolution products. I've never been a big one of Halloween, but ever since I went to the Makeup Revolution Halloween party, like I've just got so hyped for Halloween. Hoping that tonight will be good, and hopefully this makeup will go okay. So next I'm going to go on to eyes, and I'm going to go for like kind of like a dramatic dark look like I said before. For eyes, I think I'm going to mix two palettes today. So I think I'm going to mix my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, mainly because this palette, I love like this bottom row full of like dark colours, especially this green down here. It like comes out really dark, so I feel like this like section around here is going to be perfect, especially like that matte black at the bottom. Also there's some gorgeous transition shades that I can use for this as well. But I am also going to use a couple of transition shades from my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm also going to use a couple of the shimmers as well, because they are literally my favourite shimmers ever. When I went to the Makeup Revolution Halloween party, I did kind of like an orangey look with like a pop of gold. It was like a gold sort of cut crease. So I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I think I'm going to go more like darker eyes rather than like orangey. It was kind of like a pumpkin sort of one then, but I want this to kind of be like a little bit of glam, a little bit dark, a little bit like mysterious, that sort of thing. Let's see how well it works. So I think I'm going to use a transition shade from my Morphe palette first, and I think I'm going to take one of these Makeup Revolution eyeshadow brushes. Pro HD round eyeshadow brush. It does seem like quite soft, but it seems like quite dense. I don't know how well this is going to work for like sort of transition shades, but if it's quite a light colour then it's not the end of the world. So I think I'm going to take, should we take this one here? Obviously they don't have shade names because I bought it on Beauty Bay, and the Beauty Bay kind of like exclusive of this didn't have the shade names with it. These are so pigmented. Okay, so I feel like this brush is way too dense, so I'm going to take another fluffy brush for the next sort of colour, and I'm just going to take like one of my normal, I think I'm just going to take my Morphe. This is the Morphe M433 brush. This is so incredibly soft. I think I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take like this bright like orangey yellow sort of colour. I don't think I've ever used this before. I'm just going to dip into this. Ooh, this is looking very Halloween-y. So glad I used that colour. That colour is literally insane. It's been a while since I last did a sort of like chatty get ready with me video. It was on my like video plans, but just before I sat down to film this video, I thought, you know what, I really do want to like have like a little chit chat. Life is not that deep at the moment. I'm kind of liking where I am. I'm probably proud of myself. I know I've mentioned this like literally before, but it was literally like a goal of mine at the start of this year. I was like, I want to be invited to one of those events. Felt like it was never going to happen, but deep down I was like, you know what, I can do this. So it's not like the biggest thing in the world, but to me it was pretty crazy. I really like that colour, and it really blends well with the first colour that we used. Oh, this is looking like very pumpkin-y. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a darker colour in my crease. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go in with this brown here, and we're just gonna work this into the crease. And then I probably will take a little bit of that brown as well. So I think I'm gonna mix these two together, because that one looks too dark for me and that one looks too light. I'm just gonna dip into the two. I'm gonna go back in with the first brush that we used, just to make sure that it's all like blending together. Look how dark this is looking. I am loving this. It's just so Halloween-y. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this dark green sort of colour in the outer to like inner half of my eye. I think I'm not gonna do a halo eye. I think I'm gonna do like a sort of cut crease kind of thing maybe. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of the black, which is at the bottom. Top of my head, this is insanely pigmented. A little bit of fallout on this one. Hold on, let me get my powder brush. Nope, 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 nope. So I am fully aware that it looks very dark, but I'm going to add like a little bit of pop of colour, that sort of kind of thing. For that, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to dip into this gold colour here, shade Primavera. And I really, really love this. Like, this is insane. I'm just going to take another one of my flat brushes for this. I'm just going to take this on the inner part of my eye and just kind of join it up with the like dark green. And I'm just going to take my blue fluffy brush and just blend like that with the sort of green and black colour. Looks very dark on the outside, and then you just have the kind of pop of colour in the middle. I love this. I think I'm just going to put concealer over this area because I've got the black literally everywhere. Any good Netflix series as well. I'm currently like watching Riverdale, and got the new episode to watch. Wait, what time is it now? Walking Dead is back. Can we talk about how The Walking Dead is back? Like, that is so exciting. Love zombies and like the whole like apocalypse like sort of thing going on. If any of you watch The Walking Dead, then we are immediately friends. For lower lash line, I think I'm just gonna go in with, see, I'm losing everything. I'm just gonna go in with like the dark black that we used from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Like, that is such like a dark lower lash line. Should have gone in with like that green instead. And for inner corner highlight, I am probably going to use this one here from the Jaclyn Hill palette. That is rather quite popping. Now for mascara, I'm using my Nip and Fab mascara. My test Nip and Fab video is going up next week, okay? I promise. You promise. I hate myself. Wait for it to dry and then I'm going to rub it off. So yeah, just excuse the fact that I have a massive blob of mascara just chilling right there. Now I'm going to do my contour and bronzer. For my contour and bronzer, I am using my Makeup Revolution contour kit. Like, look how amazing that is. Shades are also perfect for my skin tone, and I'm pale, and this isn't even like the lightest shade. This is just like a universal sort of palette, so this is perfect. I feel like the thing with Makeup Revolution is they really do kind of cater for every skin tone and kind of consider every skin tone. I think for this I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution contour brush that I got in that Pro set sort of thing and just test it out. Like, this is the perfect shape for contour, and this one is very soft, so I'm hoping it doesn't feel like I'm sticking pins into my face. So I'm just going to put a bit on because me and contour do not mix. Okay, that was way too much. I look genuinely like dead. Hey, that is a good thing. I look genuinely dead. That was the look I was going for. Now I'm finally just gonna bronze up my face, and to bronze up my face I'm gonna probably use this shade down here. I'm gonna go so lightly with this because I already look extremely orange. That is very dark on that side of my face. I'm not sure about that side. That side definitely is way too dark. And now I'm gonna do my highlight, and for my highlight, I'm going to be using two products. I am going to be using my Sophie Does Nails highlighting palette. I am loving this at the moment. This palette does cater for literally every and any skin tone. Like, can you see like the diverse range in there? Me, basically the only ones that suit me properly are like this silvery one here. This is like the one that I use the most. And then there's this one here. Like, let me do like a little swatch. Like, look. They are just insane. That one is mad. Like, literally they stay on all day as well. And this palette is only £8. So I will leave the link to this in the description bar below. Firstly, for highlight, I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution Peach Light highlighter. I do a video on this, so if you want to watch that, I'll leave it in the cards up here in the description bar below. I'm like obsessed over these. Now that I've worked out how to use them, watch this. So like my brush literally isn't even wet. It does go everywhere, but my brush isn't wet, and look. Like, that is just insane. Very pink highlight. So if you like a pink highlight, then I would definitely recommend this because it's so glowy. Like, when I first used it, I just could not get over how pigmented these are. Now, to finish off my highlight, I am going to be using my Sophie Does Nails palette, and I'm going to be taking this silvery shade here. I feel like them two work so perfectly together. Revolution highlighters are insane. So if you haven't tried them out, then try them out, because this literally cost me less than £10. It's just so I'm really warm in this jumper. I feel like I'm gonna like collapse of heat exhaustion or something. Now I'm gonna be using a new lip product. Basically, when I went to the Makeup Revolution Halloween event, they did like give us all this little goodie bag that says Rubberholic on it, and in it was a lipstick that I wanted to try. Is this it? Yeah. And I've been looking for like a dark red lipstick that's cruelty free for ages, and I think Makeup Revolution have also changed the formula of their lipsticks, which makes me super happy because they're really not as drying as they were. So this is in the shade Reckless, and it's basically like this really dark red lipstick. It smells, oh, it smells like strawberries. It's come out a little bit pinkier than I wanted to, but I still really like that lipstick. It's actually quite pigmented, and like on my lips it doesn't feel that drying. Quite like that. Ooh. I feel like this look is becoming more and more Halloween-esque, and I'm so here for this. So lastly, to add a little bit of Halloween sparkle, I am gonna had some Freedom SFX Fake Blood, and I'm just gonna use this. I think I'm gonna like drop this down from my lips and maybe my eyes because I'm feeling like proper edgy today. So I'm gonna use this. I've never really used Fake Blood before, so this is gonna be interesting. I don't really know like how to apply it. I'm gonna just like dip a little bit on my finger. How like edgy and like vampire-y do I look? Put some for my nose. Shall I give myself a nosebleed? Right, let's do it. Like, that did not go well. But edgy, love my life. Woo! Oh my gosh, that was actually really fun. Finish off, I'm just gonna set everything in place because obviously I'm out tonight, I'm gonna be dancing a lot, and I need my makeup to stay on and stay put. So for that, I'm using my Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Amazing Setting Spray. Does it say amazing setting spray? Amazing Makeup Fixing Spray. I love this. Start off from here and then I'll finish down here, but anyway. So this is the final look that I went for Halloween. I feel like it's very like sort of edgy. I've never dealt with Fake Blood before, but on like the products that I use, I think like the Fake Blood is quite like self-explanatory. The highlighters, oh my god, they are seriously insane. I also like this new kind of lipstick, and I feel like having a full coverage foundation kind of brings everything together, and I am loving the dark eye. I feel like if you're gonna do a sort of like glam, sparkly Halloween sort of eye look, then I would definitely go for like dark blacks and like that dark green that I used in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Of course, I've got like my signature devil horn ears that I've been wearing religiously through my Halloween videos all month this month. I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please smash it a big thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure that you also do tap the bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video. I do post videos twice a week, so if you want to be notified every time I post, then feel free to tap that bell down below. I also do have a vlogging channel that I will leave in the description bar below, as will be all my social medias, and and all the products that I use in this video. I will link as many of them down in the description bar below as possible. Once again, thank you so incredibly much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Bye!